Welcome to Sufi Voice Vocabulary Building Course, Day 2. Before we start Day 2 words, let us first have recap of Day 1 words. Ascetic, obstetrician, optician, expiate, ostracize, facilitate, penalize, agnostic, altruist, conservative, monomania, monarchy, biennial, bigamy, and chauvinist. Biped, biped, biped means a two-footed animal. Example, biped is a genus with reference to man and bird, but a species with respect to the superior genus animal. Next, monotonous. Monotonous, monotonous means characterizing a sound continuing on one note. Example, from within came the sound of a loud voice in monotonous declamation. Next, gigantic. Gigantic. Gigantic means very large or huge. Example, a gigantic statue. Next, jingo. Jingo. Jingo means a person who professes his or her patriotism loudly and excessively, favoring vigilant preparedness for war and an aggressively foreign policy. Example, the bully of the music hall shouting jingo had his special audience. Immortalize, immortalize, immortalize means to bestow unending fame upon. Example, there has been but a little effort made to immortalize among printers. Next, gesticulate, gesticulate, gesticulate means to make or use gestures, especially in an animated or excited manner with or instead of speech. Example, we see them gesticulate as they relate their red adventures to one another. Next, procrastinate. Procrastinate. Procrastinate means to put off till another day or time. Example, I used to be a reporter and there is no better way to procrastinate while writing than research. Psychiatry means the practice or science of diagnosing and treating mental disorders. Example, we are dealing with a group of patients that have no other place to go that are also being ignored by psychiatry. Pediatrician, pediatrician, pediatrician. Pediatrician is a doctor who takes care of children. Example, a medical practitioner who specializes in pediatrics. Gregarious, gregarious, gregarious means fond of the company of others. Example, Crows are a gregarious race with settled habitations and an organized commonwealth. Next, wanton, 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 wanton means deliberate and without motive or proactive. Why jeopardize your career in such a wanton? Next, monastery, monastery, monastery means a house or place of residence occupied by a community of persons, especially monks living in seclusion under religious oaths. Example, in 2008, his monastery was in desperate need of funds. Next, bivalve, bivalve, bivalve means having two similar parts hinged together. There are voracious eaters living principally on bivalve mollusks. Bigamous, bigamous, bigamous means having two wives or husbands at the same time. Example, a bigamous marriage is invalid, but the bigamist is punished. Next, plagiarism, plagiarism, plagiarism means a piece of writing or other work reflecting such unauthorized use or imitation. Example, these two manuscripts are clearly plagiarisms, the editor said, tossing them angrily on the floor.